Hey guys, this is the Pool Blaster Max lithium-ion commercial grade version. This is a completely cordless, self-contained, hoseless, underwater pool vacuum. So this is something you can completely submerge in water. It does have a pole connection on it. So you can take the pole that you use for your net and connect it right to the pool blaster. So this works completely independently from your pool filter. So you don't need to connect a hose to it. You don't need power. It has a built-in battery. To use it, all you do is press this button here and it starts sucking water from the front here and filters it through an internal filter and allows you to vacuum the bottom of your pool. So you can see here, it's literally circulating water through the device, through the filter, and out again. Now, it's also really easy to set up. There's this little cam lock right here for the front. This detaches, and the filter slides right out. So they provide two different filters for you. So this is like a fine mesh filter. So this will catch a lot of the little tiny particles. And this is really easy to rinse out with a garden hose in order to reuse it. And they also give you this kind of loose mesh filter if you need to do some heavy cleaning with real thick leaves and twigs and stuff like that. This is the one you want to use for that stuff. So I just finished vacuuming my pool. You can see there really wasn't a lot in there, but look at everything that was caught in the filter. So all you need to do is get a garden hose and you can rinse out the filter just like this. I like to get the big stuff by spraying the inside, dumping it like this. And then I also spray the outside. Then I'll squeeze some of the water out. You know, you don't have to get it perfect. You just want to get, you know, a lot of the big stuff out and it'll be good enough to use for the next time. Now the head of the vacuum is really flexible. So this will get up into corners and radiuses and things like that. And the bottom has all of these track wheels that kind of keep a certain clearance from the plastic to your liner or whatever your pool is made out of. So there's all of these little brushes that help kind of stir up whatever you're trying to vacuum and also channel the water as this suction is being created and pulling all this water towards the center of this head to bring all of that debris up and through the filter. So everything goes right through this little hole right here. All the suction is created right there. If you look down the front of the vacuum, you can see right down in the center there is a little red disc, and that is the pump mechanism. So it's like a centrifugal pump wheel. So all the water gets pulled in to the back of the vacuum and is spit out each of these vents on each side. Now, of course, when you have a filter installed, this gasket right here, you see how thick this gasket is? So this seals down really nice and tight against the main chamber. And then when you take the head, you'll notice that there's a little check valve kind of flap right here to prevent backflow of debris back into your pool. That's really important. So this just pops right over the filter gasket and then quarter turn until it clips in place. So now everything that's getting pulled in through here has to go through the filter before it's expelled through these ports. So not only is this thing really convenient to use because you're not hooking it up to your filter, you're not gumming up your pool filter with all sorts of big debris, but it also just works really well. It does a great job, has a ton of power. It has plenty of battery time. So you can do, I mean, this is obviously a really tiny pool, but you can do a big pool with this. But I only have one complaint about this product, and that's the charging port. So they give you this special connector to charge the device. And I understand, you know, this has to be really special because it's all has to be waterproof, but it's just so darn finicky to get into place. It's just a really weird design. See, okay, so I have it in place now. It's just a really weird design. I mean, once it's in, it's nice and secure, but just kind of getting that clipped into place, I just find it to be a little cumbersome. You know, maybe I'm just not getting the angle right, but that's really my only complaint. I wish that was designed a little more user-friendly, and the button itself to turn it on and off kind of feels like it could be a little more ergonomic. But that's honestly my only complaint about this thing. I guess the other thing is I wish Pool Blaster didn't make so many products. I mean, it's really confusing to understand like which version is better than the rest. You know, they've got Millennium, they've got Max, they've got Catfish, and there's no really way to determine which one is better than the other one aside from looking at the price point. So I wanted to just go with the you know, biggest, best, most powerful one, because I don't want to deal with like having it die in the middle of using it or it not having enough suction. So if you can swing it and get this one, I definitely recommend it. It just simplifies the entire maintenance process of your pool, and I don't think you're going to be disappointed if you buy this one. All right, guys, so that's my review of the Pool Blaster Max Lithium Ion commercial grade.